What is up, everybody? It's Sunday night at 7 o'clock, and it's that time again.
Multi-flat
And I'm at a loss for words tonight, folks. And we've got a couple of panel members that are trying to get home so they can jump on real quick. Scrub, I see you in the chat, buddy. We're waiting on you. I don't know what to say. It's been an interesting weekend. Did anybody see the state of play of PlayStation Wednesday?
Oh yeah. It was actually good. I actually enjoyed it. I mean,
You said Wednesday, and I was like, was it only that long ago? Because it feels like it's longer. But
yeah, did anybody catch state of play?
Yeah,
I saw like I didn't really see anything that interested me. I'm not into anime, so
I was a big fan of Dragon's Dogma 2, which I know that's multi-plat, but
multi-plat. Well, I mean,
but it looked pretty fun. It's kind of up my alley there. The one that kind of surprised me was that what was that thing called? Dadgummit. Had more of that like JRPG kind of look to it, and I can't think of
Well, dude, that was every fucking game they showed.
Oh no, there was only a couple, but I can't think.
Zenless Zone Zero.
Triple Z did look okay. Like I think I need to see more of it. I can't remember what it was. I can't remember. Oh, but I did like the chick with the ass, whatever that game
was. Of course you
Stellar
did.
Blade.
Yeah, Stellar Blade. Yeah, Stellar Ass. That's what it's
Everybody
called.
like that.
Stellar Ass. No, it actually looked kind of fun. I mean, it looks more like a. It's not like at first I thought it was going to be more of I guess a more difficult like strategy, block, and then roll around, kind of like not going to say Elden Ring and all that type, but I was glad that it was more like a what is it?
Action game.
Devil May Cry.
Souls game.
Yes.
You know what? There. I mean, let's be realistic. The state of play is kind of dull, right? There's other things to talk about.
Oh, there's definitely some other things to talk about.
So,
I appreciate when big shit happens on Sundays and we're actually having
right?
Yeah. Well, the bad part is we about didn't because my fucking electricity decided to flash at 6:40, and hilarious. So when the electricity goes out, your internet goes out. So I'm looking at all my routers and all my little fucking Orbeez all over the house, and they're all turned blue. I'm like, oh shit. I was like, hopefully it all comes back up before the show. And it did. So, but anyway, before we get started, Bomber, what have you been up to, dude?
Man, not a whole lot. I did recently get some Suicide Squad, and I'm actually enjoying the hell out of it.
Really?
I know I'm not supposed to be. I forgot. I'm not supposed to like it because Rocksteady made a game that's not Batman. It's not Arkham. I get it. I understand, but I'm loving it. I really am actually enjoying the hell out of it right now. The gameplay is so freaking smooth. The only, I guess right now, I mean, I'm super early in anyway, but the only caveat, I guess, is the part that I'm like, come on, give me more of is different enemies to fight or whatever. But other than that, it's still hell of a good time. I'm playing as Captain Boomerang, having a good old time. So
yeah, you're not supposed to be enjoying it though, according to
IGN. I know,
dude.
Right? Yeah, according to IGN and apparently a lot of other people. I'm not supposed to.
Yeah, because they were actually picking on the Steam reviews today.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I mean, come on, guys, and that's where it's so stupid. The game is actually quite good.
That's why I say don't take anybody else's word for it. It's their opinion. Play it yourself.
Yep.
But
you gotta play it yourself. Yep, or at least have some close friends that you at least respect in their opinion. You know what I mean? Like if you have some friends that do typically like some games that you like, then at least listen to them. Don't listen to some dude that's writing on any site. Honestly, I mean,
exactly.
It's just
like I haven't played it obviously, but I feel like it's sitting at a 60 right now, and I'm like, is that a real 60 or is there like a hate boner 60? And I think it's probably closer to the last one.
Yeah, I think most games now get a hate boner.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Whatever.
All right. Well, fair enough.
You're liking it. Good.
Yeah, I'm liking
it. And now for the panel pony pumper. What's up, Piniac?
Sorry, I had to cough. Good. Yeah, big Sunday, eh? Oh,
No, he's more excited now.
should have started drinking earlier. Yeah. So yeah, the weekend's been interesting news wise. As far as what I've been playing, weekends aren't really big for me in terms of time spent, but I've probably got about 2.5 hours of Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Still
nice.
very early. Loving it. It's awesome. And getting my daily roulette tickets, of course, in the old Gran Turismo 7. Remote play, you just hold the button for 8 minutes and you're good. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. And I'll be probably on Infinite Wealth until Rebirth comes out. So that's going to be my month probably.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for me, it was Call of Duty. No, that's a shock.
I know.
And I tried a game called Analogy of Horror. It was somewhat interesting. I wouldn't recommend it, to be honest. It's kind of dull. The story really didn't make a whole lot of sense. It's something like out of the Twilight Zone. It wasn't that great. I really enjoyed Call of Duty much better. And that was about it. But we just can't fight it anymore. We just can't fight the villains. Okay. If you have a pulse and you're on social media, you've been watching over the weekend. Everybody on this panel played.
Oh, your body.
Xbox and PlayStation. I'm talking to you for $900 Xbox chair that has my name embroidered into it. But I do have a PlayStation 5 beside me, a PlayStation 4 mounted on the wall, and it sits on an Xbox Series X. And next to that sits an Origin PC that was custom built. I'm really sort of shocked in some ways. Some ways I'm not. To see the discourse that's going around right now. I put out a tweet a couple of days ago. I don't think that Phil Spencer needs to hop online and answer every single rumor because, let's face it, every week there's a new rumor.
He has more important shit to do.
Yeah, there's a ton of rumors. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure, man, this guy doesn't sit all day watching his Twitter feed.
He does.
What's Crap Gamer got to say today?
And I'm sure Sarah Bond doesn't either. But the thing is, man, I'm seeing all these people, and it's kind of funny in some aspects. I've seen people today change their Twitter pics to PlayStation symbols. And I'm going to just say, and I put up the post about an hour ago, if you are a hardcore Xbox gamer, if they are going to send a few games over to PlayStation, why would you really sell your Xbox if you hated PlayStation before? That doesn't. I'm really not understanding that.
It's over.
I don't understand what's over exactly, but I guess the console war would be over. But here's the catch: none of this has been confirmed or verified as of yet. And we all know there's a lot of clickbaiting goes on social media, especially with these sites. An Xbox era, I've talked to a couple of the dudes. I don't consider them a huge, source for anything. I did see Rand put out a tweet earlier. I was telling Bomber and Peniac before we went live, if Rand is saying something, there may be something to it, but I don't think it's what everybody's thinking it is. We kind of think maybe Game Pass is going to these other platforms, and they're just not going to come right out and say it. I don't really see, because I reposted Aaron Greenberg's tweet back from October when he told Red Dragon that, oh God, what is it? Starfield was going to stay on Xbox. And that was the plan, and that's exactly where it's going to stay. Now, fast forward 4 months, to now, I don't know if that's changed. I'm not an insider. None of us claim to be insiders. We're just gamers. But maybe they are going to take it to Game Pass. And maybe Game Pass is going to go to Nintendo and PlayStation. Who knows? Or they're going to put them on that GeForce, and you can download it on those consoles. Who knows? But I really don't think that all these Xbox games are going to go to PlayStation. But at the same time, I think it's funny, the same PlayStation hardcore that called all these games trash now are saying they want these games on their console. And I find it funny. I saw a dude about an hour ago talking about, I guess we should have gave y'all Spider-Man. I made the comment to him like, bitch, who the fuck are you? You don't even work for Sony. How are you? Who? I mean, who are you to determine who gets what?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean,
we should have gave it.
Yeah, like you like it was your choice, right? But the one weird part I do have to point out, I saw somebody mention it earlier. What's funny to me is when Insomniac had into these issues a couple of weeks ago, where somebody was leaking info about them.
Yeah,
for Wolverine, and the media was all chastising each other. You shouldn't share it. You shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do that. But now there's a narrative running around about Xbox, and every one of these fucking dudes can't type quick enough on their phone to tweet it out. And like I said, until this is confirmed, to me, it's a rumor.
Yeah, it's still something funny to talk about.
Basically. Yeah, there's something. Yeah, there may be something to it. I don't think it's what everybody's claiming. I don't think it's the end of the world. I don't think Nostradamus predicted this shit.
Sure? I thought he did.
I mean, maybe he did. Maybe it's in one of the quatrains. Who knows? But yeah, it's and like Dr. Jonas, and hey, good to see you, Doc. It's about games. At the end of the day, I don't have a horse in this race. I don't really care. And I saw somebody said Xbox gave up. What did they give up? I mean, if they choose to do this, you have no say in it. And you have to remember on social media and all these circles with these podcasts and all of us, we're a very small percentage of gamers. A very small percentage. There's a lot of hardcore people you don't see on social media or on YouTube. And there's millions of people you don't see because they don't get on social media and talk about the games, and they don't do podcasts.
Yep.
So for you to sit and feel entitled, to all this info, and like, Phil should come knock on your door and bring you a cup of coffee and a muffin to help your feelings get better. It's not going to happen. He's not going to bring you salve to put on your behind because it's a little raw right now. But I mean, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, I'm not putting a lot of faith in this whole thing where games are going to go over to PlayStation. So, Bomber, what do you think?
I mean, what's funny is I really don't care if they did. Like, they could put the whole slate of every game Xbox ever makes and puts it on PlayStation, and it won't change my feelings towards any side. My biggest thing is controller and PlayStation. As long as you will never let a Xbox controller link up to your console, I will always have some type of Xbox console, or I'll have a PC that I use my Xbox controller on. But that being said, I mean, I don't know if all these rule rumors are true. I mean, there's so many people talking about it, but then, how do we know anything's real? Because really nobody's saying shit. You don't hear anything from Xbox side. Haven't really heard anything ever since really the whole ABK thing was finished, basically. So it's I don't know. Seeing people on Twitter is what makes it funny. Just because too many people
right.
they just
I
take
have
this.
to agree, Bomber. It's funny, but it's sad.
No,
You know,
it's absolutely sad. It is sad that adults take it that seriously. That a company that doesn't honestly, truly care about you or know you exist, they're doing what's best for their company. It's not your company. You have no say so in it. All you do is you're just buying a $500 machine and maybe buying a couple of $80 games or just paying monthly for Game Pass. But that doesn't mean you get exclusivity with everything because you happen to have that. Yeah, their verbiage is what everybody goes on. Everybody's going by, oh, what did Phil say? Well, Phil did say. Remember when he did the whole thing with Bethesda? He had his little spill. He was like, now Xbox gamers, you could be assured that, you, as long as you're an Xbox owner and everything like that, you will have exclusives to your console or to wherever Xbox Game Pass exists. And that's what he said. He never said that it will always come just to an Xbox. No, he said wherever Game Pass exists. So it literally means it could be on anything. And it has. I mean, they've already put it on TVs now. You can link up your Bluetooth controller to your Samsung TV or your TCL or whatever else that has the option to download the app. And then there you go. You have a Game Pass, technically console. So it's just funny that everybody just, forgets about the whole, I was going to tweet it, but I was like, well, maybe I may hurt some feelings too much. But like, Phil did say when everybody plays, everybody wins, right? And
but
by God,
like you said, though, he has said multiple times wherever Game Pass exists.
exactly. That's what I always will cling on to. Is because, yes, wherever that software is, where you can log in, just like Netflix, as long as it exists somewhere, that's where you're going to see the exclusives. Now, granted, will games as a base by base cases, like they've said in the past as well, will they still come to PlayStation and Nintendo? For sure. I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't bring Sea of Thieves, Grounded, Hi-Fi Rush.
They can have Sea of Thieves for all I give a shit.
Indiana Jones, just because it's just a major blockbuster IP. I mean, they don't have enough customer base. I mean, and they've proven it. They don't to ultimately keep up with the AAA stuff. Even PlayStation's even said their stuff about their AAA, keeping up with how expensive games are made. Yeah, you got to have a huge player base that's going to buy it constantly or be a part of your subscription service that pays it monthly every time. So
because these games take years and hundreds of millions of dollars to make.
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't know. I mean, I can go around with it, but it's just it doesn't change anything for me. I mean, as long as they make another console. I mean, as of right now, I mean, I'm not a PC gamer because my PC sucks and I ain't got $4,000 to $10,000 to build a PC that's gonna last me 10 years. So
well, that one you've got, dude's like what, 35 years old?
It is 13 years old.
It's like the next step from an abacus.
I mean, it's true. It's 13 years old. It's done okay. I mean, gaming wise, it hasn't really gamed in.
Is it still in
many
active
years?
use?
Yeah, I'm using it right now.
Oh, goodness, there you go.
But yeah, like it's not going to change. I mean, if Microsoft plans on getting away from consoles, then okay, then fine. Then I guess my only option will be wherever Game Pass exists. So if it exists on PlayStation, then I guess that's where I'm gaming primarily, and then whatever, I'll still be paying their monthly to access their games, and hopefully it's not just streaming only. Hopefully you can download them to the actual console when it comes to that. So
and Adam, you're off. Bomber is actually running Windows Vista number 1.
Shit.
He is here.
Oh, yes.
At least
Oh,
partially.
scrubby scrub.
Yeah,
told
what's
you,
going on?
We're missing your picture, man.
How's my mic sound?
Oh, you're fine with the mic. We got no picture of you there.
Oh, that's because I'm waiting for my dang PC to start back up. I've been
Oh,
rushing
I
to
got
get
you.
home
Oh,
and
you on
talk
your
about
phone?
this crap. Yeah, and then the PC just shut down on me. It didn't
And
want, they
no,
trying to shut me down. They don't want me to
Uh-oh.
talk.
They don't want you to talk. Oh man, I tell you, it's
No.
it's that Xbox Nation trying to keep you down, man.
That's right.
and Bomber's PC doesn't use floppy disk; it uses stone tablets.
Abacus.
That's what I said. It's a step above the abacus. But no, I don't really put a lot of faith in the list. And like, what did they say? God of War costs like $500 million to make. You know what else you can get for $500 million? A space shuttle.
A lot.
A lot
You
of
can
things.
really buy a space shuttle from NASA for $500 million.
Well, you also got to think. Apparently, Microsoft also put in hundreds of millions of dollars to make Slip Space engine, and no, they're no longer going to be using it.
Exactly.
So it's which I mean they are very similar to Amazon and stuff and Google. When they try stuff out, they're gonna some things are gonna fail for sure, and they're not gonna use it anymore. But yeah, I mean, yeah, they may be $3 trillion company that had to let go of 1,900 employees, but they got to find their money elsewhere to keep growing, and that's what they want to do. They want to grow to a 4, 5, 6, $8 trillion company, and to do that, you got to do whatever it means necessary. I mean, yeah.
And if you want to see something funny on Twitter, I put up a post an hour ago about people selling their Xboxes. Some of these comments, dude, are golden.
Ooh.
I mean, there's pure gold. Because some of these people, I have no idea who the fuck they are. They don't follow me and I don't follow them. And they're basically like bot accounts. And you can tell who's who because of their comments. Because they're saying things like, well, there's no reason to own a fucking Xbox. And you click on their profile, they got like 0 followers.
No profile picture.
Yeah, how'd you know? No profile picture. It's just some of these comments, dude, are amazing. And it's just funny to me. And the way that people are playing this is the best part. Like Bomber said before we went live, it's kind of, in a way, it's really kind of funny. I mean, it's like, wow, you've got grown ass people, and this is like the worst part of their life. I don't know about y'all, but I got other things to worry about.
This is my life. What are you talking about?
Well, I know better than that. We talk to each other every day. But
shoot,
you've got kids and all that stuff, and
I'm not cosplaying today. I'm actually still in my scrubs. I just got back from the hospital.
Well, that's because that's your name.
That's been a horrible day, but I'm glad to be here.
Adam said one guy canceled their Game Pass and posted the picture of him doing it.
Oh my god!
And one guy posted the picture of his SX in the bin.
Off of rumors. That's the funny part about
he probably
it.
also
rumors.
He also probably took a picture of pussy and said he also he quit doing that because he ain't getting it anymore.
Here's a question. I know I kind of been bouncing in and out on what you guys been saying. I've been hearing because I didn't know anything about this. Yesterday I was playing drums in Baton Rouge, which is 4 hours away from me. So now I'm back home. I've been in the hospital all day today. Some of these people are going, I've seen, because most of it I didn't know until Wilma, you started posting stuff. They were like, well, Xbox Era said it, so it's probably true. How many times all these PlayStation subreddits and PlayStation magazines asking when is the next game coming to PlayStation from Xbox, and it never happened. I mean, just because it says Xbox in front of the name does not mean it's true. Now, if it is true, I mean, golly, folks are just jumping overboard off of the first little hint.
And I hate to say it because I don't. We threw this out the window last week. I don't really care about other people. Crap gamer, of all people.
Oh goodness!
And I know if you're in this chat, if you're in this chat, you know who Crap Gamer is. I've been on Crossfire with Crap. I've got nothing against the dude. I've talked to him a few times. He seems like an okay guy, but he was PlayStation, he was Xbox, went to PlayStation, went back to Xbox, back to PlayStation, and today I guess he's going back to PlayStation because he commented on my
Seems
post,
about right.
and it's like, dude, this really isn't a shock. You know, nobody really is surprised, but it's just, I don't know, man. It's hilarious. It's funny because everybody's believing this. And like I said, until there's confirmation, I'm not really buying it. So
It's kind of like Bomber said. I will never change my favorite, most ergonomic controller as offset sticks on it. Offset sticks on it. Until I feel like spending $200 something on an offset PlayStation Scuff controller, you're not going to see me flip. And then why would I flip? This is to understand what I don't understand. Why would you say I'm moving to PlayStation if Xbox games go to PlayStation when you can play it either on Xbox, which you have, and most of these folks say they already have a PlayStation, which you have.
It's because they got to invest. They got to invest in the side that's going to do them right.
But also, if Xbox goes multi-plat, that means Xbox is trash. Then who's going to buy the Xbox that you're selling? Because it's trash now.
That's true.
It's lost all its value because it's trash now, right? Explain that.
Yeah, people,
somebody, please.
People are strange, man. That's all I can say.
Or just get a PC. And you'll have
exactly.
all the games because all the PlayStation games are going to PC, and eventually they're probably going to be day and date. And Xbox are all going to PC. Boom, there you go. Why would you switch to another console?
And see, exclusivity does hurt. Sony proved that with Spider-Man. Not as many people bought Spider-Man or God of War as they hoped. So that's why they're taking that over to PC. And granted, it does, I mean, there's a smaller install base, but those games aren't for everybody. I love the first, all the other Gears of War. I hated Ragnarok because Ragnarok turned into a big, I'm sorry. It turned into a big QTE event. The whole game, here, hit this axe, take the axe, swing it, hit this bell, hit that bell, hit that bell. You got 5 seconds. I mean, I don't know. There's just too many of those little puzzles and not enough combat for my taste. But a lot of people aren't buying these exclusives on either console. Your multi-plats are the ones that are selling the most. Call of Duty is still the biggest selling game ever. And every year it is.
Except for this year. It was Hogwarts, baby.
I don't know, dude. Call of Duty's still up there, though, too.
It is. No, as a franchise, for sure. I think this year the Hogwarts did beat them out. They had over 24 million sold, and I don't think Call of Duty have made it quite there yet. I think they're close to that.
Yeah, I mean, Call of Duty is huge, dude.
No, yeah, but it's hilarious that the game that was supposed to be canceled is the one that got 24 million. That's what I still think is hilarious. Everybody went after it. Cancel Hogwarts. Hogwarts is terrible. And then everybody.
And the funny part now, who owns Call of Duty? Microsoft, Xbox. So, I'm telling you, man, there's a lot more to this than I'm still a firm believer. And Bomber, we're all probably going to die on this hill. I'm thinking it's going to be a Game Pass issue. That's what I'm thinking.
That's how I feel. I feel it's something to do with Game Pass. I don't know exactly what it really means. I really don't know if it's these platforms actually getting Game Pass. I mean, it's hard for me to also believe that Sony would want you to have another subscription on their box that has their former competition on there.
I don't think that's happening, to be honest, because even Sony has stopped reporting on PS Plus subs because they're like, it stays the same, like month over month. So like, we're not even gonna bother reporting now. So Last month it was 47.6, and this month it's 46.9. It's like, who gives a shit?
I did renew mine though.
Yeah, no, you got foam stars on Tuesday, baby.
Well, no,
Getting
they made me a hell
sudsy
of
with
an
the
offer.
pros.
They made me a hell of an offer on there, man.
I know,
there's
30% off.
if you.
It was more.
I
got
wish
it
I
for
could
like
have got it.
they sold me a year for like, I think it's $90.
I don't play online
it's
games
$80,
on PlayStation. That's the only reason why I canceled it, because it's like I'm just spending every year for what? Because I'm not playing anything.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Like when mine runs out, which is like July 2026, if it's still the same as it is right now, I probably won't renew it, because I only really had it to begin with for Destiny, and I played that for fucking like 3,000 hours between the two of them. So I needed Plus to play.
No wonder you're so fucked up.
I know, right? But other than that, it was like most of my shit's single player. So, and paying just to get the games every month, I don't know. Especially with how fucking expensive it is now.
Yeah,
It's like
$180
$100 for like the base, I think, for me right now.
for the
Plus
essential.
tax. Yeah, something like that. Maybe 90, I don't know, but it's a lot.
Yeah, it's still a lot. Yeah.
And long gone are the days of going to CD Keys and getting a 12-month sub for $30. So I mean,
yeah,
Not doing that now.
So.
Oh, by the way, quick explanation. Somebody messaged me to ask. You can no longer send super chats. I demonetized the channel. And I'll give you a quick rundown on why. If you're on YouTube and you've been on here for a while, YouTube loves to levy what you do and what you say by your monetization. If you do something they don't like, they will copyright you on it. So sometimes you don't really have what we call creative freedom. If you play a song that has 5 seconds of something similar to another song that you've never heard in your life or anybody else, there's like 30 different companies that try to claim it. So, and on top of that, I'm seeing a lot of discourse around also like Twitter. Everybody's saying, everybody's got a blue check mark. They try to farm engagement to get money. YouTube is notorious for it. A lot of YouTubers clickbait, try to pull people in to get super chats and to get money for ads. Well, we're not going to participate, and nobody can accuse us of it. So I went to YouTube last week, went into the channel settings, and click demonetize the channel. So that means anything we say on this channel, nobody can say we're saying it for money. Because the simple fact is, this is our 4th year. I mean, we've never done it for money. We do it to hang out with each other and talk shit to everybody that's in the chat and to have fun. But as far as doing it for money, it's never been a thing. And X-Man, you're right. That is why a lot of people are leaving YouTube. YouTube is a cesspool. Unless you're doing TikTok videos, basically, YouTube doesn't like you. They don't like podcasts anyway. So now they can't rule us with, the iron fist anymore. So if I want to add music from Disturbed or anybody under the fucking sun, I can do it now, and they can't say horse shit about it.
Yep.
So there's an explanation. Okay. Sorry. I should have said that at the beginning.
No, it's all good. Shoot. I like it. Sometimes you gotta explain.
Going down with the sickness, baby. Let's do it.
That's right.
I'm getting ready to turn that into an intro.
I'm all about it.
Damn right. No better music than that for a podcast intro. But I really,
it is a sickness.
It is. That, especially right now on Twitter, dude. Oh my God. But Peniac, we have not got your full thoughts on this yet, sir. So I want your explanation. This should be entertaining. So go ahead and mute your channel now. Go ahead.
I don't know, man. When the CEO of Microsoft says we're bringing more games to more places, and then the CFO of Microsoft says we're bringing more games to more places, I think they mean that. I don't think they misspoke, you know? And I think it's going to be the famous words, a case-by-case basis. I don't think they're just going to blanket approve everything. You know, the two ones that are rumored heavily are Hi-Fi and Sea of Thieves, right? We've all seen that.
Yep.
And I think that'll be a test run to see how those go. And then
Indiana Jones,
perfectly
baby, and
good.
Starfield. Let's
apparently
go.
Starfield's going to come after the first DLC drops. It's like, whatever, okay, sure. But as far as, like, I think going forward, those titles have a lot more probability of being ported than prior titles, like, say, Forza Horizon 5. Like, maybe that's just left behind, and maybe if there's a 6, it goes. So, yeah. In my opinion, I think there's a lot of evidence to show that they're going to be a publisher sooner rather than later.
Hey, they even made their own publishing company called Microsoft Studio Publishing.
Xbox Game Studios. Yeah.
Or they're publishing whatever it is.
Now, that doesn't magically mean that I'm going to go buy Starfield.
Yeah, Microsoft's
Yeah,
doing
you-
it.
I know you're
rat's
buying it
ass
now
enough
because it's
to
on
fucking
PlayStation.
play it in
You know
September,
what?
so I'm not going to give a
Piniac-
rat's ass to play it.
If this happens, Piniac, I'm gonna send you that amazing vampire game.
Hey, you can't do that on PlayStation.
Which vampire game?
You still can't gift on PlayStation, so that still doesn't work.
Oh yeah, you can you?
Maybe Xbox can actually show Sony how to do
Just-
that.
Give me a gift card and I'll buy Martha's Dead. All right, as a present.
No. You gotta have the vampires, man.
Which one is that?
Oh god, what's the name of it? Shit.
The Masquerade or whatever.
No, dude, the bad vampire game that came out first of the year.
The bad one. Oh, Redfall?
Yeah, Redfall.
Oh, that
Oh,
shit. Oh,
Lord.
my bad.
Just read something.
Jeez. I couldn't
My
even
bad.
name it. That's how bad it is.
Yeah.
When you forgot,
I was
that it
wondering
a
what he was
vampire
talking
game.
about when he said they came out last year,
played-
and then I was like, oh, okay.
I played Redfall when it first came out before it was ever patched or anything, so I've forgotten about it pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
I did see today that again, these are rumors, right?
They're
That
all real.
someone
Life.
saw that Hi-Fi Rush is going to be a Q1 release. So that means there's 60 days for that to come out. So we'll see.
It's a damn good game, though. I enjoyed it.
I mean,
Very
I played the
good
first
game.
level, which is more than half the other people who played it.
That's
Only
true.
the
If you look
first
at the
level?
achievement, yeah.
Oh yeah, achievement wise,
yeah, you look at
nobody
the,
touched it.
that's
That
what
game was
it's
awesome.
like. It's like
That's what's
it's
funny.
like I want to
have
say like
people that
nobody
fight
played
for
it, so I don't know why everyone's making that big of a deal about it. Obviously, nobody played it is an exaggeration, but like
Right,
you look
right.
at
It's-
you look at the achievement for beating the first level, and less than
You s-
50% have that achievement.
Yeah, you still get a diamond achievement. You're like, oh
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
It's like what?
it's almost like the people who say Spider-Man should have been Game of the Year and didn't finish the game.
or do
Oh,
you
I
even
know a lot
buy
of people
it?
that way.
I have the platinum, and Spider-Man shouldn't have been the game of the year. So you can take
Yeah.
that to the
So,
bank.
but you see what I'm saying?
But you played it.
played it
There's a
all the way
difference.
and said it shouldn't have been, but you got folks who saying it should have been Game of the Year who might have just downloaded it
Yeah,
or put the disc in and played the first level.
What ended up being game of the year? I completely forgot.
Baldur's Gate 3, dude.
That's
Balls in
right.
your gate.
The one I haven't played yet.
Baldur's
The
Gate.
best. The best.
Dougie says Hi-Fi Rush was awesome, but won't sell worth the shit on PlayStation. Well, you're right. It won't sell on PlayStation because there's no
won't.
naked women.
I bet you
It
it'll
will
sell
sell
more
well
than it
on
did on
Twitter.
Xbox. Because
That's
No,
a true
it's
statement.
people on Twitter will say how much they
Well-
are going to play it, and
Oh,
then
of
they won't
course.
play it.
Here, also
it'll
I'll
come
say
out
this:
being
you'll
$80,
never
$70 game.
know if it ever would sell more on PlayStation than it ever does on Xbox. You know why? Because they don't disclose sell numbers.
Mhm.
So you'll never know. Xbox could have
No.
20 million copies sold, and you never know.
Because most folks play it on Game Pass anyway.
Absolutely.
That game was not bought by
And there's only
hardly
what 20.
anybody.
There's only probably what 20 million now Game Pass subscribers.
Who knows? The last
If
time they
that-
told us actual numbers were like 2021, right?
Yeah,
Yep, and that
last
was
time
at-
they said
was
it
at,
was
like,
over
21,
24, I
or
think, was the
24.
last reported number.
So I'd say it's
Yeah.
probably definitely less by now, for sure.
If
I
I had to
downloaded
guess,
it, never played it.
I'd say it's under 20 at this point in time.
It's a really good game, Wilmy. It really is.
It's a rhythm type thing, dude, and I just don't get into
You can
it.
still button mash. That's just being on
Oh, yeah,
point.
you can button
just
mash.
makes your score higher. Like it
Yeah.
has nothing to do with being able to beat the game.
But it has
that
cool.
metal hell
Says the
slinger or
guy who
whatever.
beat the first level. What's up?
No,
Button
it's not
mash
like
going
Metal
on.
Hellslinger. No,
Now,
It's a
Metal
little bit
Hellslinger is like
easier
requires
on
you
that
to
part.
be pretty
Trust me,
on
I button
point.
mashed, and yeah,
Yeah, you can button mash. There's only certain things where you have to be on time. Like you have to hit 3 buttons on time to like open a door, and it's not hard. But any of
Gotcha.
your bosses fights or your regular fights, you can just button mash pretty much through the whole thing. It's just your score and your multipliers and your super moves get built up a lot easier if you do attacks on time.
Mhm.
Game Pass is at 30 million. Who said? Where's those numbers?
yeah. If they had 30 plus million, there'd be a report about that. Guaranteed.
Yeah,
Now,
'cause-
somebody
'cause
did.
that would've-
Somebody did come out with that. I think last week. I remember seeing something about a Game Pass number.
If
but
it
don't
is, I
remember
would not
where.
be surprised, especially after ABK and Bethesda deal. I wouldn't be surprised that it's gotten close to it if it hadn't passed it already. And I don't think we'll ever get a Sunset Overdrive 2 because
Well, that's on
Insomniac is
PlayStation.
doing so much work
Yeah.
for Sony and PlayStation. They're doing the Spider-Mans, aren't they doing Wolverine?
Yeah, they're the
And
Marvel.
then if you go by that
studio.
leak, look at all those other Marvel games that they're supposed to
Yep.
make. I don't think you'll see a Sunset Overdrive 2 unless they farm that out to somebody else.
The report that had 30 million was a LinkedIn profile, which
A
update
LinkedIn?
since publishing, it's been removed from that person's
yeah.
profile.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's definitely not at 30 million. I think if it was, you probably wouldn't see. I don't know.
Companies like to brag about
They
good
brag. How
Right.
many times did Xbox brag about them going from
20
like
million. Yeah.
15 million to like 20 million to 24? Like they wanted to talk about it, and then ever since then they haven't talked about it because it died. It died out. People went back to work. COVID wasn't a thing anymore. Keeping people at work at home. So.
Yeah.
They lost subscribers for sure for that. 100%.
Well,
and then
And in all fairness, they're not the only ones either.
no, I
A
mean,
lot of
Larry
a lot
said
of the subscription
Sony
services
stopped-
have lost
Sony
people.
stop reporting numbers because they're just stagnant or they're
Yep.
going down.
yeah, there's no point in keep reporting the same freaking numbers day in and day out. What's the point in that?
And
No
Guardian,
point.
you are probably
That's-
correct, dude.
That's correct. That is
I've
correct.
never seen a comment so true.
Hey,
And how
we're
long ago we saw
Hey.
Beyond Good and Evil? What, back in 2018,
2019, 2017,
2019?
or
No,
2017.
no. I thought it was
I
like
think it's
17
17.
or 16.
It was before COVID. I do know that.
It's way before COVID.
It's when the One X came out, right?
Yeah, they showed that during E3 when E3 was still a big thing. Man,
But
that does
yeah,
put it in perspective, though.
Hey,
we
crap.
only
We're
got
getting Skull and Bones,
PS
okay?
Plus again, so we could play Foam Stars.
Hell yeah.
He
I
won't
am not
admit that.
playing Foam
He won't
Stars,
admit
dude.
that publicly, but we all know that's the reason.
No, I give a damn about Foam
Hey,
Stars.
Foam Stars is going to be the hit of PlayStation never knew they were going to have. It's going to be like a Sea of Thieves.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. According to that
guarantee
state
you.
of play, that's the only hit they're gonna have.
I'll tell you what, it looks better than Destruction All Stars.
Oh, absolutely does.
I
It looks
can't
more
argue
fun.
that.
It definitely looks like a lot more fun anyway. I don't know. Helldivers looks really fun though. I will say that.
Well, Helldivers
Yeah.
to me looks like a generic Gears of War.
Yeah, very generic. Yeah, Beyond Good and
Still
Evil
looks fun.
first trailer was 2017.
Yeah, I thought
23.
so.
Okay,
Yep. Yeah,
I wasn't too far
one
off.
before.
I like how Helldivers 2 looks, but it's just like, man, like I don't have time to play that game right now.
I gotta
Ooh,
see
I-
some like actual gameplay walkthrough
I'm
for
gonna
me
put,
to get. Well,
there
I
was
can't get it
the-
because it's on PS5 only.
yeah.
So, I hadn't
they
got
had
a
like
PS5 yet.
10-minute trailer that came out like Wednesday, I think. That showed a lot of shit, to be honest.
But can you
And
believe?
I was like, holy crap, that looks actually kind of looks pretty
can
good.
you believe you're gonna see Xbox go third party before you see Beyond Good and Evil 2? That's crazy.
Was
Dude,
Beyond Good and
like,
Evil 1 even good? Like, Jesus.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
need
know.
to
I
watch
never played it. I never played it, so I can't
following.
say.
what it
It's cult
is.
following.
You're wrong, Bomber. I will meet St. Peter at the pearly gates, and that fucker's gonna look at me and go, "You're not getting into heaven. I see the shit you post online before you get Good and Evil 2."
Yeah, he's gonna say, "I see the stuff you post online about me."
Yeah, exactly. And I hide a lot of it.
Mm,
So one thing that I thought that was super interesting and weird is Skull and Bones
Yes.
mhm.
having a open beta weekend like
Yes.
5 days before the game comes out.
Heck yeah, baby.
Like, no, open betas are for like 3 months before the game comes out.
No.
What are you guys doing?
Well, they've had that already. They had the closed betas. They've had several closed
They had
betas.
closed out
Like 2 or 3
it-
rounds.
It shouldn't even be called a beta though. It should just be early access.
The game is gonna.
Yeah.
The game
Here's
is
a
gonna
test
be the
weekend for
beta.
you guys.
Isn't
the
that
game
a
is gonna
thing
be
though?
a
If the
beta.
game's coming out
Oh my god!
and
I
a
can't
week
have
before you get something to be able to play it, that's an early release. That isn't a
No.
beta.
Okay,
anymore, right?
yeah, I gotta agree with you, Bomber. That's
Like if it's still in beta status, there's a problem.
That's Call of Duty. The first week you get the game as a beta.
No, it's
That's
always
what
it's
Skull
still
and
a
Bones
beta.
is gonna be.
the
still
way
in
Call of
beta.
Duty was running last week, I thought it was still in beta.
It is.
Yeah, you're gonna have early access beta 5 days before the actual release, and then it's gonna be in beta release for a couple of weeks until the servers and everything goes good. That's how games are doing now. It's just online games is everything's a beta.
Oh wow! Now
Let's
I'm getting
call
the
it Emma.
people. Now I'm getting the people with the anime profile pics.
No, those are fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, boy. Some like I said, man. Some of the comments on that post are just hilarious.
I'm eager to see how it's going to go. I know me personally, a lot of people ask me, and people have asked since I play Call of Duty and stuff like that, why don't I just build a PC and go from there? It costs a lot of money to keep up with the whatever starts and new graphics or whatever. Plus, man, if you would have saw how much money I just spent just to get my truck fixed, and I know Wilmy gonna love that because he know what kind of truck I drive.
Is it
To
forward,
get
right?
that- yeah, to get it back on the
Oh
road.
yeah. What was wrong with it?
I'm still fixing stuff from the previous owner. Yeah,
Oh.
it was a couple of $1,000s. So I bought a couple of PS5s and a Portal and PSVR and add whatever else you want just to deal with that. So
I can relate because that F-250 I've got, one of my work trucks, the
mhm.
transmission started to slip. I took it to a transmission shop. The guy goes, "Well, it'll be $4,800 for the transmission."
That's
I was
cheap.
like, "Okay."
That's
Hold
before
on.
labor though. Okay.
Oh, no. I was like, "Well, that's not as bad as I thought it's going to be." He goes, "Oh, well, it's $2,400 to have the guy to come in to program it." What?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
You're going to bring a guy in here with a laptop and it's half the price of the fucking transmission.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Yeah." I was like, "Wow."
Yeah.
And then you add in the
mine was
labor and the
6,000.
yeah, then you add in
Mine
the
was
labor
6,000.
and the towels and all the supplies they used.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And what happened? 6 months later, it threw a fucking rod through the engine.
Oh, yeah, I remember
That's
that.
beautiful.
But enough
Hobbies are
about
fun. That's what kills me about video game hobbies. Everybody's to me, some of these people who are so in depth to video games, that's the only hobby they have in life. And I'm glad because I wish I only had one hobby because I would save myself so
No
much
shit.
more money if I only had one hobby in my life. I spend so much money on other stuff that isn't game related at all. And I would have these $4,000 PCs like everybody claims if I didn't have all these other hobbies.
That's like me with my Rubicon. My rims and tires, dude, are I think 14 grand.
Yeah. My
Just
drum
my rims
set,
and tires.
yeah, my drum set that I play my gigs on is total MSRP is $10,000.
Exactly.
Ooh, yeah.
So gaming's a fairly cheap hobby.
Exactly. Not counting guns.
We won't even go there because we're on
gonna have a
YouTube.
Gaming Beyond the Box.
We're on YouTube.
Yeah, we're gonna have a hunting trip one day. We're gonna go on safari.
How many elephants you want to shoot? Because I got some shit to take one down.
All I care about this year ultimately is that EA finally talks about
NCAA
football.
Yeah,
That's it. That's all I need them to do. I don't care about really anything else. Everything else can just come from the kids. But
if they do come
July,
out with it,
I mean, July is what every person has said for it so far. Which I mean, that's when they used to bring it out. It was in July, so it makes sense. But all this other new information that keeps popping up and such, I definitely feel inclined that probably within the next month or so we'll probably have at least more details from it and stuff, which I can't wait.
And I bet Jaden Daniels is going to be on the cover.
No, well, he may be on the standard cover, and that's fine. But even though I'm an Auburn fan, I'm gonna put that out there. Even though they
wait a minute, whoa, are we getting into sports?
No, it's for the video
NCAA.
game.
We're talking about NCAA cover.
That's good.
When they come out with the game, and they will have a collector's edition. That collector's edition,
who do you think
will be the GOAT edition, and it will have Nick Saban on the cover.
Oh no!
Oh, absolutely.
Why would you put a coach on the cover?
Because
that's like Football Simulator.
No.
Well, Matt, the new man's going to have Taylor Swift, so there you go.
Yo, man, I wonder what all those mean, tough, big time football guys are mad about this weekend. She wasn't on TV. Oh my lord! What are they mad about this week?
It was the Pro Bowl. Nobody watches that.
That's a fucking flag football now. You see that? It's a flag football game.
Sports.
They don't even play. They don't have helmets on. I mean, whatever. Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Yeah, we're not getting into that at all.
But yeah, I can't.
No.
The game needs to come out. That's all. That's all.
That's
that's all I was just getting at. Okay.
Hey,
that's just gonna be my number one game.
Out, you will not see me on Call of Duty, so that lets you know how much.
Oh yeah, you won't see me on probably anything else, to be honest.
Speaking of Call of Duty, I have not played Zombies yet, and I jumped into a match. I jumped into one yesterday with 3 random people. I have no idea who they were.
Oh, I don't play random.
They ran off and left my ass.
That's what they do.
And
that's
dude,
what they do.
I held my own for a while. And then I screwed up and got into a level way above me.
Oh, level 3 zone. No, nobody goes in level 3. You got to hack a punch like crazy.
Yeah, that wasn't fun. I did do okay at first. Oh, we'll definitely try it this week.
Me and Bomb will run with you.
Because the random guys, man, they took off and left me.
But I'll play.
I haven't either. That was the first time I tried it, but it's open world. So I'm like, hell, I'll give it a shot.
And is it like get a lot of points?
Not.
No, it's like DMZ with zombies.
DMZ.
So you drop in, you still have your pack a punch stuff. You got contracts and all that stuff like DMZ. You pick up your contract, go defeat this enemy. You go loot this box. You do all of this stuff, and you have like 25 minutes to do it. And then when that 25 minutes is up, you still have 15 minutes for that last helicopter to extract. So you get as much as you can without dying, make all your money, kill all these zombies. And then when you hit that extract button, instead of wondering about other people, real people that's going to kill you, there's like hordes of zombies. And you got to fight off wave and wave of zombies until you get on the helicopter. It's fun. Man, it's actually fun.
That sounds exactly like one of the side quests I did in Infinite Wealth when I had to deliver cold lemonade to people in under 2 minutes.
Cold lemonade, huh?
DMZ was one of my favorite things until they put way too many combatants in there, and it just every 5 seconds you were looking over your shoulder. But now you mix that in because they got rid of DMZ. They mixed that with the zombies. And this is the last time you'll be able to play it that way, because when the new Call of Duty in October comes in, it's going to go back to that round-based zombies. So this will be the last time to play it this way. It's a lot more relaxing and fun.
But do you have to like save things like your loadouts in order to be able to use certain guns? You gotta like extract with them or whatever.
Yes, you extract with your loadouts, but if like you drop a gun and grab another one, yeah, you'll lose that the next time you want to jump back in, but they have time limits on it, so that'll spawn back over time. They give you a set of ones that are already good to go, or you can put in one of your loadouts as your main and use one of those other ones as secondary. So I love it. Any Division 2 players here?
I used to play it
4 years ago.
Yeah, when it first came out, I played it, but that's it.
I had the $100 version on PlayStation 4, and I had the $100 version on Xbox because that was before you could do the crossplay. So I had both of them.
Whew, serious.
I've got it on Xbox and PC, but after I beat it, I never played it anymore.
Yeah, I never got to the beat part, but it was fun. But I hadn't touched it since then. It almost was getting to me worse than Division 2, not Division 2. What's the dang game that Bungie makes? Destiny 2. I don't play Destiny 2 unless I'm playing Crucible, because just the regular storyline, I don't think it's right that people have to buy $400 version of Destiny 2 just to get the whole storyline. They make you buy every different DLC. You can't just say, hey, I'm buying Destiny 2 in February 2024. I have everything from the beginning of Destiny 2 and I can add on whatever DLC. No, they make you pay for every single one to get, and I don't think that's right. And it kind of turned me off on that, because unless you're hardcore with Destiny 2, when you try to learn as a newbie, everybody's so far ahead of you, it just makes it hard.
Oh yeah, I got bored with it after a while, and I knew I didn't want to do raids anymore after I did one.
I know that like half my time playing them was in Crucible, so I spent a lot of multiplayer time.
Ain't that the multiplayer? Yeah. I've heard that's fun, except for when they make certain guns or whatever.
But then like, because both sandboxes are in the same code, right? So if they come out with some new exotic gun that does something crazy in PvE, then
the meta gets thrown off.
Someone doesn't set the flag right in the PvP code, so it goes in there and just instant cooks everybody, and then it's a shit show in PvE for a week and a half, and then there's a hot fix, and then it's nerfed in PvE, and it's you worthless, and it's like fuck.
But it got frustrating. It's such a good shooter though, because of the mechanics.
Gunplay
is
because it's Bungie.
Top tier. It's
Bungie.
Yeah, the gunplay is amazing, but like you were saying, like you would play Crucible because I would play like. Mostly I would play solo, like the story, and it's just like I don't care that much, so this is boring. So I'd go play Crucible for whatever, and then once you get bored of that, it's just like, yeah, whatever. And like the expansions don't give anything new to Crucible, right? It's just all story stuff. So if you're not interested in that, then you just fall off a cliff, and it's just like, yeah, whatever, I'm done.
Yeah. I played it for a little bit, got bored, and moved on pretty quick.
But 1,000 hours later, yeah.
Bungie hates Steam Deck owners. That's very possible. Very possible. But I don't have it on my Steam Deck, so I really can't comment on that one. But Scrub, you came in while we were having a conversation. So what are your full thoughts on the Microsoft going Sega?
Sega. I like it.
I think if you're looking at it as a business stance, for somebody who has sold software for so long, yes, it works. It works that way. To somebody who wants to be this is my console and I only want to play one place and have all the games that I want, that I like to be in this one place, then yeah, you're going to be mad about it. You're going to be mad that you can't say, oh, I have whatever game
Halo.
only on my console. Halo, yeah. I only got
on the
Halo on my
PlayStation, baby.
console. But this, I mean, you've had Halo on PC for all this time. Just think of how many people who were so mad when Halo and First Party went to PC. Remember all those folks are saying, well, this is no longer exclusive. You can, most of them same people, let's say about 95% of them are fine with it now.
Of course.
We're in an age where I can watch YouTube TV and pull up whatever the next football game, which was normally only on regular TV with the antenna or cable price, and I can pull it up on my phone or a laptop or a TV at somebody else's house where I don't even live, just by downloading the app and watching it. So content is everywhere now. For them to say that they're going to put it, they didn't. There's so many rumors about Starfield on PlayStation since before Starfield came out. So that one I don't even pay attention to. Okay. Because that could be just somebody's just fever dream wish on it. Something like a what were the two games they were thinking again? My mind's drawn blank.
Starfield and
Hi-Fi Rush and
Hi-Fi Rush and Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
I think a game like that, Sea of Thieves is not close to a Minecraft, but it gives you that Minecraft kind of feel of a multiplayer that you can play everywhere. Everyone plays and has fun. That's a great game to put on everything. If you're going to pick an Xbox game, quote unquote studios game, I think Sunset Overdrive would be a first start to say, let's see how this works. Once again, I don't care about how many people on Twitter say, this is great, we're going to get all the game. They're not going to buy it. They're not going to buy it. The only way you get PlayStation fans, and I know that the fans on Twitter are just a small minority, but even as a whole, the only way you're going to get a lot of buy-in on these Xbox games coming to PlayStation, because we know the top 1 through 5, top 1 through 10 on PlayStation played games are almost all multiplats as well as on Xbox.
And don't forget Pornhub.
Yeah, that one's probably number one. They just don't put it on there because it's not a game.
It has been number one for years now.
The only way you're going to do that is if you have Game Pass as well. Because look how many folks who are on Xbox and these same games that are coveted, Hi-Fi Rush, that say, oh, this is a great game. Nobody really bought Hi-Fi Rush. Out of all the people who played, say who beat it, like somebody like me or somebody who only played the first section, they only played it because it was on Game Pass and they announced it and they said, let's go play Game Pass. So I don't see PlayStation people buying this game. I only see them playing it on Game Pass. And I don't see Game Pass coming to PlayStation right now. Even though Phil did say these games will be available for wherever Game Pass is. Okay, yeah, that was vague and kind of not vague, but it's going to be interesting to see. I want to sit back and laugh at all the people that know exactly what's going on or claim they do because they're inside. And like I said earlier, with people saying, well, Xbox era said it, so it got to be true. How many times have we seen stuff like this, Xbox era or reset era, and it be totally wrong? And then you don't hear about it again. It gets hot for like a month, and then 6 months later, you go, "Oh yeah, I thought that was supposed to happen." Never happened. So I love how folks are falling apart over it. It's hilarious.
And they were supposed to be announced.
So busy. Yeah, when
they were supposed to have been announced during State of Play on Wednesday. That's when all they were predicting that a Sea of Thieves and Hi-Fi Rush is going to be shown. And
yeah, I did hear some folks did.
Was anybody seriously predicting that, or was it just like a joke?
They were predicting it.
Like I would have
some
said
people who have said like things before, and it was totally exactly like they said it. Either they posted it on Twitter or they talked to other podcasters and said, "Hey, this is going to happen. don't say anything. Shh, and it did happen. So I will agree with Wilmy that there's a lot of folks who said that, but it's just one of those things where it's like, man, that's going to be so much a shock to the system, to me, more than ABK, more than Bethesda. I gotta sit and watch this to see that before I go out and say, "Oh yeah, it's definitely happened," or "There's no way in hell it's happening." It's
Once
a
you see the
rumor.
chief on PlayStation, baby, that's gonna happen.
I don't know if that'd be a game that they would actually send though.
Oh, why not? Free to play game.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's right. It is free to play, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
On Game Pass, yeah.
No game.
No,
Pass
it's free.
required.
It's
free.
It's free to
play game.
Free to play online.
Well, and plus they shut down. They were going to do the battle royale, and they're not doing it anymore. Now, see, if they would have did a battle royale, then you might get a little bit, to me, a little bit more play out of that. But I think there are going to be more games.
Once they reallocated that team to port the PS version, they can't do it anymore.
Oh,
And let's really be honest, as gamers.
We know nothing about what we're talking about.
Well, that's one, yeah. But it's 2024,
right?
And I can count the exclusives from Xbox for the last 5 years on one hand.
Let's see: Halo, Redfall, Hi-Fi Rush, and
has what? No.
Well, I guess console exclusives.
Gears 5. Did Gears 5 make in the last 5 years, or was it
5
6 years
No,
ago?
that's like 7 years ago. That's back when the One X was out.
Yep.
Yeah, my God, we're almost 5 years into this gen at this point.
Forza Horizon 4 and 5. Forza Motor 7. No, 7.
And then now
that's
Forza
made
Motorsport.
in the last 5 years.
Oh, 4 wasn't in 5 years. 5 was Horizon 5, and because Forza Motorsport has been what? Has it been 5 years since last one?
That just came out in November.
Are
you talking about the one before?
Yeah, I'm talking about the one before.
Oh,
was that like 5 years ago, or is that 6?
I think the one before was 5, and if that's 5 years, 4 and 5 made it in the last 5 years. 5 has been 2 years. So,
well, I'm trying to think.
I think
5
is
is 2019. I guess
Horizon 4 and 5 are both in that 5 years. And what else?
So I mean, we wouldn't really be losing a lot of exclusives. Is the point?
Well, no. Well, we would be
right because
with all these studios.
Yeah, I was going to say between the acquisition stuff, and that's basically why
Psychonauts 2.
Oh yeah, Psychonauts. Yeah, forget about that one. Jesus,
that was
a really good one.
Yeah, it was on PlayStation. That's right. It was already a multiplat. That's right.
Yeah, that was in the works before.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You are correct.
Grounded.
Yes,
well, I'm just saying.
There's a lot of them. I know I'm missing more. It's just off the top of my head. I'm not calling.
Are there though? I think most of them are all just the racing games, to be honest.
Ori, Will of the Wisp, but no, that's not exclusive.
No, it's not exclusive anymore.
Ori's not
exclusive. They bring those. I'll buy those. I played them. They're awesome.
Oh, Flight Simulator.
That doesn't count. I went to PC first.
That's
it's going to go to PC either first or second,
or at the same time.
I mean, it's Xbox.
It's going to go to PSVR 2 coming at you.
What? And Guardian, I don't think Gears could run on a Switch.
I mean, it could probably run
real bad.
It would look like trash.
I can imagine what it would look like.
Oh,
Busters. I don't know. That's not a full game, but that was gorgeous.
You want some diamond achievements? You do that DLC. Every single one of them.
You just started.
Blah bling, blah bling. Because
you still get diamond achievements in the Master Chief Collection.
That's true, because it was a buggy mess when it first came out.
Yeah, it was a buggy mess when it first came out, and then even if you played the game umpteen years ago, you get those same achievements again.
Oh yeah, because it's a different
Master
game.
Chief Collection.
Yeah, because it shows it as a different game. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, Starfield. Already running at 30 frames. So what's 15 on a Switch?
What's 15 on a Switch?
15, nice.
Or like 8.
I don't know. There's not really that much action in Starfield, so I don't know. I feel like it's not going to be as crazy.
And Guardian, you may be right. They do cloud now. So
Yeah, but that shit
point.
sucks. I mean, unless
well,
you
I mean, dude, Nintendo, the hardware's so outdated.
It would have to
already.
be the Switch too, yeah, or Switch, whatever the next Switch,
whatever
is.
they call it, switcheroo. Haha.
Mhm.
That's what
there you go.
The switcheroo.
I'm gonna laugh. That's the name of it. Switcheroo, all for you.
All for you. When we all play,
We win.
we win.
And next year we'll sell an LED version to stick it to you.
An LED,
Mini
Dang,
LED.
What are they gonna put in it the first time? The LCD
Exactly.
again?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they're putting an LCD in it apparently.
I wouldn't put past
Just till
Nintendo.
3
I'm
years
not-
later, they can make
The
an
Switch-
OLED and get everyone to upgrade.
The Switcheroo with an astounding 720p.
This thought game. What is it like? Industry breaking.
Yeah.
Industry
it'll
first.
be at least 900. At least.
At least.
I mean, you can't call it an upgrade if it goes from 720 to 720.
I mean,
Nintendo can, and they could sell it too.
yeah, they'd sell it in a heartbeat. Hey, they sold cardboard, okay?
Damn right, they were selling cardboard, dude. Calling it
Literal
VR.
cardboard for like $100.
And
Hey.
people bought it.
You fucking people.
I don't blame anybody that can sell a cardboard when you can sell a $300 exclusive platinum plus edition of a video game, and it does not include the
As
freaking
game.
video game in it.
Hey,
So-
those
No,
are
that's true, too.
collector's editions.
Collector's editions. I'm still gonna say that's different. I don't know why. I just
I
feel
like them though when they, like Scrub said, when they don't even have the game. It's like, what the
Don't-
fuck? Why?
I
the
mean,
fuck
at
is this
least have a
$180?
At least
Yeah,
have a
at
code.
least have a code.
But that's the other thing though. The other funny part about all this happening was, Microsoft was already going away from physical releases. The last physical
Everybody
release
will
they did
be.
was Halo. Starfield was not a physical release. No matter what edition you bought, you got a code. That was it. And so, they are already looking at it like,
Oh,
we
yeah.
don't want to have anything physical anymore. So
Mhm.
eventually, I mean, yeah, they said they're going to make at least one more box. I mean, right? They said, they're already in the
yeah,
talks
they
of
were
making
already
their
in
next
plans.
box.
The
Which makes sense.
The adorably digital one.
Now, if they freaking bring out, I will say this: if Xbox does bring out a new console that's not a box, like literally is a cylinder, like looks like a freaking speaker, then I don't know, it'd just be kind of sad, actually. It'd just be
Would
I
you
like
be
how some
surprised
people are
though?
like,
They just
Apple should buy Xbox from Microsoft, and then they can compete. And it's like, how much do you think a fucking Apple console would cost? $2,000.
Oh, Jesus,
three
Oh,
times
okay,
as much.
easy.
Three
Without
times
even,
as much.
without even blinking.
and it would suck,
Buy
and it would
PC.
sell.
just like the iPhones.
Just like those fucking those goggles that people are buying for
$35.
Wow.
Yeah,
They're
It's
low.
getting
nobody's buying that.
It's getting even worse on Twitter.
Is it really? Dang
Yeah,
it!
Oh,
I put it
what
on
else
Twitter.
is now? We never get to
Oh.
be on
Is it
with
Paul
breaking
Tassi?
news because we're on
I
Sunday.
know. I said that.
Well-
I was like, isn't it awesome that something
Oh,
the shit hits
Paul-
the fan on a Sunday and we're going to be on? Oh man.
Paul
Paul-
Tassi
Yeah, Paul Tassi saying.
is
Oh,
is retweeting Tom Warren.
Yeah, which
and
Tom
he's
Warren's already
basically-
saying.
He's basically saying this is the most embarrassing shit ever from a company.
Well, that's Paul
and-
Tassi. What do you expect?
He says, now stand by this. If you're Microsoft, it shows you have no faith in the Xbox ecosystem, goes counter to all Game Pass claims, throws your fan base into chaos with no public comment. It's not just waving the white flag, it's shooting them out with a t-shirt cannon.
That's
I'm
hilarious.
seeing so many
Lord
folks
have
are
mercy.
like, "Peace, I'm gone." My
but
thing
that's,
is,
but that's also
golly,
just pathetic.
you don't
Well,
know.
here's the thing, dude. It's
You
8
know
o'clock.
you're
It's
gonna look
Sunday
horrible.
night. Don't you think Phil Spencer's probably spending time at home with his family?
He may be on
He's-
Xbox. I need to look to see if he's on my
I mean,
friends
he's
list. Maybe I
probably,
can grab
he's
him.
probably
Kicking back
having
with,
dinner,
whiskey
watching a movie,
with
you know,
some
maybe getting a
scotch.
hand job. I mean, we just don't know.
I mean, he
And
probably
I
ain't
don't want
now.
to know.
He probably ain't now. I guarantee you, he's on some type of call that's talking about everybody saying shit about
And
it.
I can hear Aaron Greenberg right now. I'm sorry, I'm buying a new pair of sneakers and having a mantini. We'll address it tomorrow.
This is going to be the new 2013 to see how many folks claim that they're switching and they're never going back. Oh, because there's so many people. I've seen a couple of people like, I'm going down with the ship. I'm sticking with Xbox, which is fine. Which, like I said, I like Xbox because I like the ecosystem, the friends that I have on there, the controllers, and the multiplayer online aspect. That's what I started with. That's what I stick with. I'm having a good time with it. No problem. If you said I had to get rid of and I could only have one, I would get a PC.
Yeah, if I could afford it, I'd have a beast of a PC. Just be done with it. Well,
But the thing is, with the PC, it's all the extra stuff that goes with the PC that makes it a headache. That's why so many people you just play a console instead.
Yep. It's cheaper, less headache.
Less headache. You stick your disc in, or you download your game, hit start. You might play with a couple of little shaders so stuff can fit your TV or look better, and then you go. Most people who have bought gaming PCs, you know what they do? They play on console,
or they play Super
and they
Meat
got
Boy.
or they play on 1080p. Promise you.
Yeah,
Super Meat Boy.
They're not playing 4K, 1440p. They're not doing all that shit because half of them are playing competitive shooters and they want it low resolution as far as possible, so that way they can see everything.
Well, you can do that on the shaders on PC. If I just said I wanted to be hardcore first person shooter and I wanted to spend the money and more, spend the time with it, I definitely play Call of Duty on PC.
Yeah, you can cheat way easier there too.
Nah,
I've seen your KD. I've seen your KD.
But I would still play with controller. Yeah. I played first Halo and Hitman and Fear and a bunch of different games on keyboard, mouse and keyboard. And when I got my 360 and it was like, I'm not going back. I lost all that ability. So it's going to be interesting. I can't wait to see how this is going to go for the rest of the week. I'm going to love all these people having podcasts going back and forth. This is going to be hilarious. It already is hilarious.
It was a little surprising for me to see. Even I don't follow him or anything, but people retweet shit all the time. Jez Gordon's waving the white flag.
Oh yeah, That's the first thing I saw when I left the hospital and got in a truck and Wilmy was putting stuff in our DM stuff, and I was like, wait, what? And I was listening to you guys while I was driving. I'm like, whoa, what in the hell did I miss? Because I hadn't been on Twitter all weekend. Man, and I started scrolling at the stoplight. I was like, oh crap, this is gonna be interesting.
And look, if you're a person who's like, because I mean we're not obviously, but if you're a person who is like legitimately distraught about this situation in any way, shape, or form, you really need to not be on Twitter for the next.
It's not even just that. Please get a different hobby. No, get a different hobby.
Here's a good one.
Get some
Scrub. You're right. Stay on there. I need the comments
because you need to vent and you need to make spaces and talk about it.
How can Xbox devalue my investment?
Oh my god!
I'm here to tell you. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. If anybody in the chat gets offended, I don't care. If an investment to you is buying a console, you probably didn't need to buy that console.
Investment is supposed to grow and make you money.
And these people talking about that probably just play all their games on Game Pass anyway. You're not investing shit. Well, you're investing a monthly fee that you don't own a goddamn thing. So what are you investing?
That's my thing. You didn't buy a share from
you didn't buy
Microsoft.
Anything.
Did you? No, you bought a product. A product is not investing in the company. Just so you know, you're just buying shit from them. Like that's all you're doing. You're not investing.
Phil owes me an explanation. Man, get the fuck out of here.
And
they're
Phil
talking
don't
about
owe
the
you
investment
shit.
of their
Neither does
time,
Sarah.
Bomber.
Neither does
the investment
Nadalia.
of their time and
all
their efforts.
They could just be sitting back laughing, going, "We're going to stay silent the whole time."
And see, I said it Friday night. Maybe it's any publicity is good publicity.
Of course, it
This
gets people
kid- this
talking about
kid-
Xbox for sure.
and I
would
guarantee you,
never
I haven't
say
looked.
anything if I was
Suicide
Phil.
Squad disagrees. Wait, what?
Xbox may actually be trending. Let's see.
Yeah, I wouldn't
It's
say
actually trending.
It's
I
probably
would let
trending,
this
but
sit for a whole week. I would let this go for
dude,
a
I do it
whole
for
Yeah.
a whole
week.
this month.
It
It's
wouldn't say
number.
a
It's
word.
number 8. It is number 8 on the list of trending.
I wouldn't say a
Miley
word.
Cyrus is one above it.
Is it
For
over?
what?
Is it ahead of Taylor Swift? Probably not.
No, it'll
Get-
never
get
be.
good.
Hey, think about it. When Starfield does go to PlayStation, it'll probably finally get 60 FPS.
Oh,
Oh,
on
And
PS5
folks
Pro.
fired.
still won't
shots
play.
fired. Shots fired.
I
I'm
don't
just
play
kidding.
it either. I
And
could've played it
PlayStation
already.
is number 16.
They'll still
Yeah,
be
because everything's
playing,
on Xbox.
they'll still be
That's-
playing Call of Duty and Madden and
Fortnite?
FIFA and NBA 2K.
It's called FC24 now. Scrub, get with it, buddy.
What? Oh yeah, that's right. And you know what's the killer part about it? This is gonna be the funny part, Wilmy, when you'll see how much hypocrites these people are when a game like a Starfield or whatever, let's say that this is going to happen, ends up on PlayStation and it trends as the number 3 game playing on PlayStation, then they'll go, oh, look, Starfield's number 3 on PlayStation. Wait, a third-party game from a console and a
Oh,
maker that we can't
wow.
stand is higher than the console that I love. Wait, does not compute, and their head just
Hey,
explodes.
get this. Kid Smooth of all people.
Oh,
here
he's
he-
having a bad day.
he's
any
gone.
He's having a
He's
bad
gone.
day.
Any graphic artist out there, I need Xbox. I need new banners on this Xbox shit off my profile.
Yeah,
Then he
yeah.
tweeted
Sounds
out
about
again,
right.
fucking Xbox.
Oh,
He's been
having
waiting
Wow.
for a reason. He's been waiting because he said this for a couple of weeks, a couple of months now, that if anything goes to PlayStation, he's done, because that takes away from why am I buying this console and this games.
Yeah, he
You
said
bought
And
it
let
and
me-
you're
and I
playing
gotta-
it
I
because
gotta-
you enjoyed it.
And I got a real serious question. Why do people feel the need,
To
right?
announce.
To announce, and then it's even creepier when you shoot a video of yourself in your car. I'm sorry, I got this weird thing, man, about people that shoot video videos in a vehicle. You know what I'm saying?
They're
It's
waiting
just
to
weird
pick
to
up
me.
their kids.
It's strange. Well, this dude's sitting in the passenger seat, so apparently he had a DUI and he can't drive. I'm guessing. I don't know. It's just weird, man. Some of these
Yes,
comments.
Sir
is-
X-Men. You're right. Sir X-Men said they're going to review Starfield on PlayStation and give it a 9 for the PlayStation system.
I don't agree, X-Man. I think it'll be a 9.8.
9.8. Almost perfect. It's almost perfect, but it still has Xbox stank on it.
No,
What, 60
because
FPS? So I'm going
'cause-
to bump it up 20 points.
yeah, because when they make it to PlayStation, you can tell the quality that PlayStation put on top of the game when it made it running
Oh,
on
yeah.
a better quality system. That's what it's going to be.
And this is what gets me. And I'm going to go ahead and say it because, like I said, I don't care what people think. I'm not a fan of Jez Gordon to begin with. I never have been. The dude blocked me years ago and then unblocked me for whatever reason. But he put up a tweet. Xbox will officially become the console to beta test PlayStation games. So they can release polished and with extra content on PlayStation 5 later.
Oh,
probably
he's
true.
having a bad day too, isn't
Yeah,
he?
he's having a bad day. Everybody's having a
Listen,
Somebody-
bad day.
a lot of
somebody-
people are falling apart.
Somebody's
Yeah,
man-
everybody that's part of it.
Leo.
Whoa,
Hey, what's up, guys?
Somebody's mangina is inflamed, apparently.
Who told you?
Mm-mm.
I told you in confidence, Bomber.
Wow.
Well, see,
Even
Tim
Tim
What had
Dog
happened
is
was,
doing it.
oh yeah,
Well,
I
oh,
saw
no,
Tim
no.
Dog.
Dog is 100% falling apart. Like he feels defeated. Like it seems like it's funny. Like you can tell how somebody is actually feeling when they're typing out said things multiple times in a row.
Some of these dudes
It's like
act
they're
like Xbox was their spouse.
Well,
and they've just been cheated on, and it's
dude,
because
it's
that is their
literally-
only hobby.
in real life. They're being
They put all their
destroyed in
life
It's
real
because they
life.
put too much effort and everything. Like, I love gaming, I do, but it's not that real. Like, it's not that big of a deal.
It's a
Like,
fucking hobby.
It's not your
okay?
whole life.
no, yeah, it kind of like what I tweeted earlier today. I was just like, you know, is Xbox Fan Fest going to be a thing, or is it going to be an Everybody Fan Fest?
That's a good
Everybody
one.
welcome.
Oh man.
Sony
Jim
gonna
Ryan.
actually
Jim
show up.
Ryan will
Jim
host it
Ryan-
as his last
Jim-
hurrah.
Jim Ryan shows up. Y'all thought I quit. I just came to Xbox so I could bring everything to PlayStation.
I am the
The last thing
captain
I'm
now.
doing before I retire.
Yeah, last thing before I retire, bring all Xbox games to PlayStation. He wouldn't be
How's King
lying,
David
Ron,
doing,
then,
you
right?
guys? Is he holding the line, or how's he doing? How's he holding up?
I haven't heard anything from him yet so far.
Not-
Who's that?
Holding
David.
the line? King David? Is he holding the line, or what's up?
I
Um,
don't know.
I haven't seen
I
him
think
on Twitter
he,
yet.
yeah, he probably is. Yeah,
I'm sure he's holding. He's like, Phil hadn't said nothing yet. But I guarantee if he says something, I wonder if he takes away the whatever his Phil Maximus Aurelius, whatever his name is.
Now here's one that I find humorous. The Red Dragon, which we all know what a
Oh,
dumbass this
no.
dude is.
what did he say?
Xbox went from PlayStation has no games to PlayStation has all of our games in a span of 7 days. Well, that's
kinda funny.
ironic because you've been calling every Xbox game trash for years.
Straight trash, and now,
So-
yep, it just shows the
But-
hypocrisy of these people. It's just
But wasn't PlayStation
That's
one putting out
ridiculous.
games last year and Xbox put out one or two?
Yeah, they said so. What was it? Somebody put it out there. It was funny
Four.
that Xbox is bringing more games to PlayStation than PlayStation is bringing games to PlayStation.
it's true. Hey, maybe that's their third party deal for 2024.
Jesus,
is to
man,
bring all
so
the
Sony
Xbox
got that
games
bag.
over.
Sony got that bag. They
Did-
even bought Xbox.
Did Hi-Fi Rush come out last year? I can't remember.
Yep.
Came out.
Very
Last
beginning
February,
of the year,
or
was
it
January? Yeah,
Stealth
January,
dropped
February.
someday, so couldn't pick it up in fantasy.
Well-
because, like, here's a new game, and it reviews really well. It's like,
Oh,
King
that
really
baby
hadn't,
head.
King David really hadn't posted anything.
I told you.
He
probably
put a
saw
post up
news
an
and was
hour
like,
ago.
"Nope."
He's keeping silent right
The
now. He don't want to
J-Dub.
say something.
oh,
I'm
man.
sure Jay does.
Jay-
but
oh,
it's
yeah.
fun.
Look,
My
man,
thing
say what you
is-
want. That man is a troll. Like he.
Oh,
is
he's
Oh
the
yeah,
best
dude, he
tier
is.
troll, man.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh
He-
yeah,
he-
yeah.
And it's like I don't know if you have a
Him and
blog,
King
I don't know if you have
Thrash.
what, but
Who
man,
else?
this like
There's a lot
he
of them.
posts some funny ass shit. In my
Oh yeah, I
eyes.
got no issue. I got no issue with Jay.
Oh,
my,
shit.
my thing is, why say anything right now? It's over. It's a rumor that nobody really knows what the hell's going on.
That's because it's more
It's all
fun.
speculation.
If
It's more
nobody
fun.
posted shit about unknown stuff, Twitter would be nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Oh, sorry
Especially
about
gaming
the
Twitter.
avatar, by the way. I'm in witness protection.
No witness protection.
I was way
I'm-
too
I-
lazy to look for an avatar to put on it.
That's all right.
Well,
I
this
went
was
off
on a
camera,
Sunday.
so I can
Imagine
I can
what's going
cry
to
my
happen when
tears.
companies have business hours this week.
Yep.
We'll see. Should be
I'm
fun.
so ashamed of my
Unless you
console
take yourself
that
too
I had to get
seriously,
off
and
camera.
then you're having probably gonna have a bad time.
I already set mine on fire. Don't worry. It's keeping me warm.
Nice.
I just deleted my account and all my games. I just erased off my Xbox.
Dude, there's no way in hell I'm gonna race 900 in some game.
I erased off my saves. I erased all my saves as well.
Yeah, fuck y'all.
First of all, as long as this thing still works, I mean, I'm gonna keep playing it until Microsoft.
Exactly.
If Microsoft eventually
Exactly.
like turns off their UI for some reason and then makes my Xbox inoperable, then fine, okay, then I'll play on something else.
I
too.
did see something that was pretty
Right.
funny where someone was like, I guess no games are on Xbox. I'll just buy a PS5 so they run better. And I was like, but you guys were the ones saying Xbox Series X was better than PlayStation 5. So what
Exactly.
the fuck?
It just proves the hypocrisy either way.
Yep.
Well, you know, a lot of and like I said, that's why I demonetize the channel. A lot of YouTubers do this shit just for money and clickbait. They flip, they flop, they go back and forth to wherever they think they can make a little bit of money.
Has anybody burned a console yet? I'm waiting for that video.
Yeah, it's coming.
I don't know, dude.
It's
I got
coming.
plenty around. I got a bunch of old Xbox Ones. Maybe I should burn one of those.
No, it has to be a Series X though, because that's
Has
the
to be a
newest.
Series
Yeah,
X.
nah.
And
Just
you
get a
can't
black
blow smoke in the
cardboard
back
box.
of it.
Yeah, it's got to be real smoke.
Can make
It
some
gotta
French
be real
fries out of
smoke
one of
from
those
a
S's.
fire. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Just-
hey, it has a toaster, right?
Just buy
Yeah,
one of
got a
those
toaster.
cheap modems that the Xbox Series X looks like. There you go.
That's right.
And paint a red dragon on it.
Oh shit.
Set it on fire.
There's not enough room on that thing to paint every single avatar on there. Just saying.
You can get close.
Oh God, Dreamcast guy.
Oh,
You had to bring him up, didn't you?
dude. He's gonna be so annoying this week.
You know what? I actually heard
Oh
from a source that Dreamcast guy will lay off meth this week.
shit.
No
Yeah,
kidding.
it's
He
about
is
to
not intending
ask.
to shoot himself up this week.
I was about to ask, is that the guy that looks like a meth head?
Yeah, oh yeah. The one looks like he's been bobbing for French fries and hot grease.
Jesus.
They fired him from McDonald's.
yeah.
That's why he's on YouTube.
If you're demonetized, does like the YouTube guy sit around and watch our shit so he can flag us and stuff? Or
Ooh,
do
I-
they don't,
No, they don't
care?
give a shit.
They don't
give
care.
a shit if you're done.
Okay, good.
If you're
You can say
not
anything.
monetized.
Hey,
Leo,
between-
say anything.
So
What?
between him
Say
and
anything.
what's the other guy's name? The dude that's
Anything.
everybody that makes fun of that has glasses and he.
Oh, Reforge.
Reforge.
There we go.
Oh.
Yeah, that guy.
I
That's
can't
gonna
wait
be
to hear what he has to say.
Oh, he's gonna
Oh,
be so
That's the
excited.
pervert. The pervert dude.
Supposedly, I don't
well,
know.
there's a
anything
lot
about
of
it.
them.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, there's a lot of them, especially the dude
Well,
like
I think it's
there it is.
J-Tech's boyfriend, isn't it?
yeah, J-Tech, that douchebag.
Oh, okay, I knew who that is. I was like, who?
yeah, I think everybody knows what that is. He still has a voice, so like I don't get it.
It's gone so far where folks are saying that not the games are just going over. They're like the ecosystem is going to die.
No,
and
the
servers will shut down.
The
and you
ecosystem
can't
is
play
fine.
your
They're
digital
putting
games anymore.
listen,
This is
Nintendo and
hilarious.
PlayStation are going to be part of the ecosystem. What's
This
wrong
is
with that?
hilarious.
The green monster absorbs everybody.
Yeah.
First, they infect them with their games.
I love
And
it.
it's all these people that have no followers that keep commenting dumb shit. Because consoles are expensive and I can play all their games on PS5. That's an original comment, dumbass. Good job.
I can play them all on PC.
Yeah.
Everyone forgets about PC whenever they're talking about, oh, Xbox games are going to this. It's like Gears of War's been on PC for fucking forever. Same with
But
Halo and all that.
I don't want a
leaving-
PC.
it's leaving my console though.
Hey, all I'm going to say is if you or one of your friends are Xbox fanboy, please call and reach out to them because some of these messages look like people are about to
They're about to
unalive themselves.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
listening,
is
Pen?
live.
Call
I
that
agree.
person.
This is horrible.
Oh, some of
This
them
is
definitely sound
ridiculous.
depressed for sure.
They sound
like,
horrible.
Oh,
they
dude,
sound
some of
really
them will be
bad.
calling their doctors first thing in the morning. Hey, doc, you remember that Zoloft? I need some of that and some Motrin.
This is hilarious.
See, X-Man, I said something like that the other night. Maybe this is a thing. Like I said, no, publicity is good publicity. It's got
Especially-
Xbox trending.
just wait until like what if this is all what's funny. What if the whole ploy was to get everybody talking about it all negatively or whatever right now, right? But then the actual ultimate thing is to come out when it's like at the hype of like everybody being so pissed off, and they come out and go, "Hey, just so y'all know, everything that was leaked is all false, blah 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 blah. This is what's actually happening." And then
And
all
we
these
bought
people
Sony.
and then all these people go, "Oh my gosh, Xbox is so awesome. I know I stayed with them. That's why I stayed the whole time." And you're like, wait a minute.
Starts deleting their tweets.
Yeah, they start deleting everything. they've
And
ever
see, the
tweeted.
funny part,
Oh, they'll
I had that
definitely be
thought,
deleted.
and I started to actually screenshot some people, and I'm like, I don't really care enough to do it.
Yeah, to do the receipts or whatever it is.
they
Yeah, I
do.
just,
All the rumors are completely false. And what we're here to tell you today is that
I never said I was going to get rid of.
we're
my
rolling Game
console.
Pass into PS Plus. So PS Plus users get it for free. Twitter
Well,
would my monitor would explode.
Well, then at that point, I'd 100%
Twitter browser.
I'd go ahead and do PS Plus, and then hopefully that would transition to my Xbox, wouldn't it?
Well,
That means I'm a Game Pass subscriber, right?
X-Man Mooch slowly comes back to Xbox side. And back says, one thing that's sure that'd be a good day for alcohol sales.
Hello?
Dude, I think this weekend's been a good day for alcohol sales.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
My
we hear
mic
you.
for some reason fucked up, and I don't know what happened, so I had to unplug it and plug it back in.
That's how you fix everything, dude, is unplug it and plug it back in.
Heck yeah.
Took me forever to find a freaking headset I could plug into this damn thing. It's like
Oh, yeah,
all
'cause you
my
have to
things
have
are
the
like
USB-C.
Bluetooth now. No, there's not even a USB-C. It's just a standard audio port. Luckily, it's on my iPad.
Hey, if it works, it works.
Because I can't plug anything into my phone. It has to use Bluetooth, and I haven't charged my Bluetooth in forever.
That could be an issue.
Not really. I only use them at work mainly. Put music on, and people leave me alone.
I'm glad that works for somebody.
Well, the only person I have to listen to is my boss, so everyone else can go fuck off.
I'll try it.
Especially tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna suck.
I would sell my Xbox tomorrow. I think they should be able to be accessible to everyone like books in a library. Okay. That
To
almost
all
made
the people
sense.
that are throwing their stuff in the trash, I need y'all to DM me
No
on
kidding.
Twitter because I will take that.
Send me an Xbox. I don't even have one. Send
I will
me
take
one.
those
I'll take
games.
that. Send me
I will
one.
take
Pen,
those
why
games.
would you need an art paperweight? I mean, come on. Do you even use paper?
Well, I don't want the console. I just want the games.
Most
And
people
one
got
guy
one.
goes,
I don't
digital
need-
games, though.
I don't
And one
need
guy-
5 of them.
One guy made a comment, in this economy, it must be nice to have that kind of cash.
Hey, if you
Okay.
if you end up with a shit ton of Series X's, at least they'll stack easily.
That's true.
Oh yeah, I like Legos. Oh man, I can't
Wow,
wait.
some of
This
these-
week is gonna be crazy.
Some of these
This week's gonna be
comments, dude, on
crazy.
my post are just ridiculous.
You do draw out a lot of the weirdos too, somehow.
And I'm good at it too. That's the bad
It
part.
is really, you are good at it. It's amazing.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like what I do, in the real world.
At least next
just
Sunday
speaking
will
to
be
his
the Super
people.
Bowl. Maybe it'll die down by next week.
The gaming?
End.
No, you telling me the gaming community is going to die down? No,
No, that's
No,
what
my-
they like.
Xbox is
especially
just gonna buy an ad that shows Game Pass going to PlayStation.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's where the ad comes in.
Oh no, that's the new rumor. Xbox will announce Game Pass going to PlayStation
Oh,
during the
shit.
Super Bowl
Super
commercial.
Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Hey, that's gonna be huge. What stadium are they playing at?
It's in
That's what
Vegas,
they're in
or
Vegas.
whatever the fucking stadium's called.
Yeah, they're turning
Vegas.
the Lexor into a big Dorito chip.
Oh, that's right. That's stupid.
Boys.
Yeah, that's right.
They're going to
Allegiant
announce
Stadium,
it
is that what it's
on the
called?
Sphere in Vegas.
That's
Oh,
right. The Sphere.
yes.
The Sphere is gonna have
Sphere.
PlayStation. Now has Game Pass.
There you go. You're gonna
Oh.
see Master Chief and Spider-Man shaking hands.
Oh my god. Oh.
Well, you can do that in Fortnite already.
Yeah,
By
that's
the
true.
way,
you can dance actually.
yeah, you can do that in Fortnite already.
Wow.
What's her name from Horizon? It'd have to be her shaking his hand.
Aloy.
You can't play-
Aloy.
Yeah, you can't play her in Fortnite, so
Yes, you can. I have her skin, idiot.
Yeah, that's right. Aloy is in there now, ain't she?
She is.
Oh,
She's
I
been
didn't
in
know
for
that.
Years.
Pay
I'm more
attention to
mesmerized that
Fortnite.
you play Fortnite. Jeez.
Oh, he loves some
Not
Fortnite.
recently.
Oh, he's
yeah,
a Fortnite
whatever.
junkie.
Pen. He's waiting
Look,
for that.
man,
Rhea
sometimes
Ripley
there's
skin.
games. Sometimes there's a game I don't want to actively play, and Fortnite's pretty cool, especially
It's
since
called
the
it's
no
called Call
build
of
mode.
Duty.
Oh yeah,
I
no
don't
build.
like that fucking game. It's a Twitch shooter, and I'm terrible at it.
Fight.
Check
You
my
don't have to be
trophies.
good at it.
I'm not good at it. That's why it sucks, and it's
That's
not.
why I
Oh,
said
wow.
you don't have
Here's-
to be.
Here's the ultimate slap in the face. This dude thinks he's got one up on Microsoft.
Oh,
I would never sell my Xbox because they would still make money off of it. So I'll put it in my attic and leave it.
How would they
What?
make
What the
money
fuck
off
does
of
how
it?
does this work?
They don't make any money if you sell it.
He's gonna take it back to Washington and sell it to the fucking clerk at Microsoft.
That's why
headquarters.
GameStop is
That's
going
why.
down. They don't make money off of
How
resale.
how
What
do
the hell?
yeah?
What's
I
going
guess
on with
because the
people?
person who buys it from him would buy, games on it. I don't know.
That's so
Oh my
weird,
God.
I'm confused right now. That's very confusing.
dude.
My
That
brain
comment
is
just
hurting.
That's
that
pretty
comment
good.
that comment made my balls hurt.
Yeah, some random asshole on Facebook Marketplace is all of a sudden Microsoft and giving him money for selling his fucking. Oh my god!
People are
No.
Wow.
They will make money because when Xbox makes their fake
Oh,
Facebook account in the community and buy all those Xbox back, they will use all of those Xboxes to make their new console. They're going to melt down the
right.
plastic. They're going to use the circuits, and they're going to refurbish that for the new Xbox. Bam. There you
Actually,
go.
there's a business in
Wow.
taking old electronics, like melting them down and selling them in bars, like the metals
Oh yeah,
and everything.
all the gold that's in the chipsets and all.
Gold, platinum, and all that.
That.
That's how Xbox is going to make their new console.
Well, what do you think
From
happened to all
everybody
those
trashing
Xbox
this
Ones?
one. That's a
Oh, and
genius move.
X-Man, I am ready for season 2, sir.
Season
I'm
2.
looking
Oh,
forward to
When's that come out?
the
Tomorrow?
TV
Uh,
show.
Tuesday?
February 8th.
this
Hey,
weekend.
February
I
8th.
watched that trailer, and that trailer is pretty fucking good.
Well, they always have.
I
good
like
trailers,
the
I
first.
think.
I like the first season.
I
didn't even watch
forgot
it
there was
Auburn
even
are
a
gonna be
TV
in
show
it?
for
because
it.
it's on Paramount Plus. I'm not subbing.
Oh,
to
you're
other
talking about
things.
Halo.
Yeah,
the
Halo
show,
series.
The show.
Oh.
Yeah, I have Paramount Plus.
Sorry. My
I
bad,
watch
forgot.
more stuff that's not on Paramount Plus.
I didn't
like
even finish.
Showtime
I didn't even
shows and
finish the
stuff.
first season, so I'm definitely not going to.
I didn't even watch any of the first season. I just know he showed his ass in his face.
It's not great. It's
Well,
not
it's
great.
definitely not great
It's
at
not-
all.
It's not horrible like people
Eh,
say it is,
eh,
but
eh.
that's why I said it's not great, Bomber.
Last
What did I say before that show started? When I saw in the trailer they took his helmet off, I was like, "That's it. That's
last
it."
was it
If
last TV
the
show
show
I
like
saw
actually
was,
reviews good, I'm sorry, reviews whatever, but the trailer looked pretty good. It looks like there's gonna be a ton of
the
Well,
action.
y'all said the same thing. Y'all said the same thing about.
the first one.
Y'all said
Well,
the same thing about Twisted Metal before
which
it
was
released.
good. Which was
And
good.
Twisted Metal kicked ass.
It was
Yeah.
pretty good.
Well,
It was
no.
pretty good. I still didn't
What I
finish it.
said with the first Halo is
It was
if
terrible.
in the very first trailer, and they're showing him with his helmet off for this show, that
Scrubs
and
get
or they're announcing that if you watch Halo, you're going to see Master Chief take his helmet off. That means the writing is horrible. If they got to announce it before the season starts that he's going to take his helmet off, so you will go watch it to see him take his helmet off. To me, that told me there's bad writing in this show.
My thing
and
overall
it
was when
played out.
they played all those, they had all those short videos, to kind of get you hyped for the show.
Those
And
are
I was like,
cool.
hell yeah, those are amazing little clips, man. I actually enjoyed those more than I did the
Yeah.
actual season. I
well,
was like,
that's
this
what
is
they're
awesome
there
because
for.
because the tone,
The sizzle reels.
the tone and everything for it was what was amazing to me. And then all of a sudden
Right.
I get into the show and it's like the first episode's like, all right, cool. Shows Master Chief, he's killing some things, and all of a sudden nothing.
Ass
It's all
picnic.
about him getting naked, him being all upset and crying and very upset about everything. I'm like, dude, this is
I mean,
so
that's how
weird.
they got people to go see the first Suicide Squad movie. They made that
movie
Queen
sucks
trailer.
too. That movie's
They're
terrible.
like-
If the
God.
Mandalorian, if you can show the Mandalorian with Din Djarin showing emotion by his movements with his helmet on, you can do that with Master Chief. But what threw me off is, okay, he took his helmet off. But then after he took his helmet off, that's all he did. He would put his helmet on before he jumps into a combat zone, jump onto the ground, and before the surrounding area gets scanned to see if it's okay, he would take his helmet off. That makes no sense from any kind of tactical, military, whatever stance. You just look, I don't know where I'm at. Look, we haven't scanned the place, and you have
Well, first,
Cortana
you
or
have
whatever
Cortana.
scanning.
She can scan it. What the hell's
Right,
going on
wouldn't
here?
even scan
It's
it,
called
and
She's
dramatic
traumatized.
effect.
She's traumatized from watching him bones the other
Master Chief don't need no damn helmet.
you just take your
Yes,
helmet
yes,
off.
she can't be
Alright.
thinking straight.
I'm sorry.
All right, on that note, gentlemen, we got to start getting everybody out of here.
That's right. I got
That's
some
right.
buffalo
All right.
wings coming up.
All right, Scrub. Tell everybody where they can find you, bud.
Hey, I'm glad everybody came out to hang out. Sorry it was late. It's been a long and rough day, but I hope your weekend went well, and it's probably going to get a lot more interesting through the night and next week. But you can find me on Twitter, where I'll be posting me blowing up my Xbox at Scrub Nurse 3. So the number 3 behind it.
With
You
them
can
COD
also-
kills.
Yeah, you can see them COD kills. And then, I will be playing COD Forevermore now on PlayStation now. But and you can find me on Twitch at Scrub_Nurse. So shout out to the replay gang. Thank y'all for coming out.
All right, Leo. I'm so glad, dude, you could jump in.
Thanks,
Tell
man.
everybody where they can find you.
Thanks for coming out, Leonidas 1084 everywhere. Bomber, go ahead.
It's still short, ain't it?
It's still short. I love it.
I'm only
Of course, you
wrong
can
where it
find me.
counts.
You can find me everywhere at HR Bomber, of course. And everybody, quit getting into your feelings. I know everybody that was in the chat though was pretty awesome. Nobody had their feelings hurt or anything like that I could tell. So, because we got some good people out there. So, but if you know, like everybody said earlier, if you know somebody that is really distraught in this particular time, reach out to them. They may need a hug. They may need to cry on somebody's shoulder, and you may be that person that they need.
Wow.
Everybody needs somebody sometime.
I'm sorry, I don't know why I gotta laugh at it too. But yeah, anyway, enjoy some games, people. Just freaking play games and don't worry about where the hell they end up, please.
All right, Piniac. Tell everybody where they can find you, dude.
Yeah, here Sunday nights. You know where we are. Twitter, PlayStation, continuing my Infinite Wealth playthrough, having a good time with that. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. So over to you, Will.
Okay. All right, and of course, you can find me here every Sunday night at 7 p.m. Eastern with these guys. And we're missing a couple tonight. They couldn't be here. They tried, but they couldn't make it in time.
Because they had to burn their Xbox.
Yeah. You can
and go buy a PlayStation.
You can find me. You can find me on Twitter. Look for Wilmy Hood number 2. You can find me on Xbox, PlayStation, and Steam. Look for Wilmy Hood. And yeah, have a good week. Laugh at the discourse. Laugh at all the stupid people burning Xboxes and bras and draft cards and everything else that you can think of.
Xboxinist.
Later, everybody.
And have a great week. Get some gaming in, and we'll see you guys all back here next Sunday night. So have a good week, and we are out. Oh shit! I hit the wrong one.
Bye.
I hit the wrong one again. Let's